Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Connor and Shane. We got a special guest here today. We got Mango right next to me. But anyways, I'm just going to go over a bunch of different stuff in the market today because the market went absolutely nuts. ETH is up 25%. Literally in the last 7 days, 20% on the day. So something about that is, I think this is one of the largest ETH candles, like daily candles, we've had in 5 years. I'm not 100% sure, but I saw that on Twitter, so, the source is, trust me, bro, alright? But if that's true, that's really crazy. Because we had, I think the ETF approval, went from 25% to now potentially being 75%. Basically saying, yeah, an ETH ETF is 100% coming. So that was kind of wild to see, So we're going to pull up, a bunch of different stuff here because Bitcoin, obviously, too, had a nice pump. It is literally back over 70K, which is wild. And it's kind of interesting to see what is going to happen outside of this because, again, it's still very early in the cycle, and to really see brand new highs, yeah, it's definitely possible. And I mean, with this happening, I could easily see this really in play now, as far as potentially shooting up, consolidating, running past highs, and just finally having that skyrocket, maybe over the next few weeks, few months, whenever the ETF actually does get approved, or right around when it's actually going to get approved or denied. I think we might see a huge run up and a continued run from there. And I wish I recorded this a little earlier so you could see like the percents on the day because it just reset not even an hour ago. But, just on the daily candle, we had Solana, I think, was up, what, 10%, 10%? Yeah, around 10%. AVAX is up a few percent. Actually, yeah, AVAX, SUI. Something also which is interesting is the ETH BTC chart had a huge pump, obviously, right? Because now ETH getting a ton of dominance in the market, even though it was one day. This does put the ETH BTC back up a little bit higher, back into play. But, still looking at it overall from like a daily perspective, it doesn't really look like too much has happened, right? For me especially to see a major heavy move from alts, I really want to see this, kind of continue and break through. I think even if it breaks through a decent amount, we definitely could start seeing some alts move. But, at the same point, a ton of altcoins ended up moving today. Some a little bit, a ton of different alts pumped a lot. Just across the board, right? And we had MOG, MOG, Man of God. Literally up 50% on the day, guys. Like, let's go. This is called conviction. Just hold, buying in the lows, just waiting. Just be patient in this market, guys. I know I literally was not bearish a week ago, but I was stressing out. I'm like, we need some sort of saving in this market right now. But I'm glad that we have it now. Definitely insane to see, again, such a huge candle on ETH. I really was just, that was the last thing I expected over the, last couple days, if I can talk today. We've also had a few gaming coins, start to move. Actually, Warped is up a good amount. It is starting to pump, and it looks like it's going to try, it's trying for new highs. So shout out to Warped. They're still killing it, up nice 25, 26% on the day. And, we'll see where it continues from here. But again, Warped is still delivering. They continue to just, build, whether it's in publicly, behind the scenes, dropping a ton of different stuff. So shout out to them and the team. My conviction's been set, all the way down here, right? And that's not going to change. But, again, we have, and this is just a bunch of coins I have on my list here that I've been watching. So Carrot here has definitely had huge moves to the upside recently too. But, you know, this looks like it really did find a bottom. This could have been like a long-term entry. But, you know what, I think I do want to see another heavy retest for this. And even as it shoots up, I want to see this bounce, maybe come back down one more time before it decides to run, if it's going to be the play, you know what I mean? But Carrot is a very strong project. I'm actually going to pull this one up, because I've never covered this one, and I've actually never covered this in the Discord too much either, a little bit. I've talked about it here and there. This one's very interesting. You know, I'm just going to talk about it a little bit, but... And then, you know, then we got Portal as well, Corpo, Star Heroes. These are just some of the newer gaming coins, you know, that I constantly watch. But yeah, Portal has just been giga dumping. Again, Portal, I don't know 100% what the tokenomics are and the vesting schedule and the pre-sale seed. You know, I'm actually not too sure on that, which is why I've never called this. You know, I talk about it because chart has been going down for a while. But, you know, it is what it is. A lot of these coins, they will just dump for a long time. You know, and there's another coin slash project that I want to pull up as well. Is Merlin chain again. Merlin chain is very interesting, guys. You know, because I know the Bitcoin DeFi sector still has been pretty dead for a while, I feel like. Lots of Bitcoin L2s just haven't been performing, which is kind of disappointing, to be honest. You know, because I was really waiting for that. You alright, Mango? But, you know, there's one of the biggest Bitcoin L2 chains called Merlin chain. The token is MERL. You know, I feel like they have finally bottomed. You know, I actually have a decent amount of conviction in Merlin chain. You know, they do have a lot of projects already on the platform slash, you know, L2. There's not too much I want to say about it, again, because I like to come at this stuff very technically. You know, and I know the fundamentals for the most part are there on Merlin chain. But, you know, again, chart looks good. This can definitely continue. It's probably going to trend sideways, again, for a little while. Maybe it shoots up from here, but also, you know, Bitcoin did just pump, right? So this is definitely going to take the market, you know, continuing into new highs. Potentially not new highs for altcoins. Come on, bro. Not new highs for altcoins, you know, immediately. But I definitely do think I mean, guys, like, come on. We got 20%er. Bro, we got a god candle out here today. That was crazy. I don't see alts not doing anything. Bottom line. You know, I don't know if we're going to see a literal alt season right now, but definitely important to be prepared for what's going to happen. Even though alts have moved, you know, some very strong ones just haven't moved like completely yet. You know, even AVAX I feel like hasn't moved too much. But, you know, it's starting to move now. And AVAX is known to be a sleeper, you know, as in it's a slower mover. It moves kind of after a lot of different, you know, other projects, other majors. You know, AVAX 2 looks really good here. You know, this is kind of just a general overview of a bunch of different stuff here in this market right now. You know, I had a bunch of different coins, you know, ticker Bitcoin. Absolutely killed it. And again, this was not a trade or anything. I don't even know why I put this here. I think for an entry area. But ticker Bitcoin, killing it. You know, this eventually I think is going to reach new highs. I just think these are some of the top, you know, Ethereum meme coins. You know, Pepe is just huge, right? I don't think it's going anywhere. Ticker Bitcoin, but obviously MOG is still the number one. That's not going to change for the rest of the cycle. Like, I will literally keep telling you guys, this is the top meme coin for the cycle. You know. So that, outside of that, that's kind of what I got. I'm going to make a lot more technical based videos over the next couple days, like diving more into altcoins, like specific coins, you know, different coins that are at better levels to buy. But just seeing the market move like this, I just wanted to bring this up, talk a little bit about it. Because again, it's been a long couple month consolidation, right? With alts really bleeding out. But these recent pumps over the last few days to about a week, and obviously today with ETH has been definitely huge for everything, right? So that's what I got for you guys today. And I will see you in the next video. I appreciate you guys for watching. And thank you again.